Alright guys, Motorbikes by Jason here. I wanted to make this quick video on the friction drive kits I'm going to be selling. If you wanted to mount one of these on one of your bikes yourself, these are really easy to mount up to your bike. Basically, you mount the U-bracket behind your seat post, and then these straps right here basically mount by your dropouts to the by the fender holes or whatever on the back. And then this is the friction drive kit itself. Nice roller on it. And then everything else is in here, your throttle, all your hardware and whatnot to mount the friction drive kit to your bike. So this is the box that you would mount your engine to. Basically, these 4 bolts mount to the 4 bolts on the back of the motor. It's very simple. These are the 2 motors I'm going to be offering. This one being a 63cc 2-stroke. You're looking at like 35-40 miles an hour out of the box with the carburetor properly tuned. And then this is a 53cc 144F Husheng 4-stroke motor. Depending on your weight, if you use the biggest drive roller, you probably get around 30 miles per hour with this if you're like under 200, and if you're over 200, you're probably looking at a little under 30, you know, depending on what drive roller you use and whatnot. With the 63cc, this is one of my favorite motors. Super torquey, super powerful. This thing will basically push any weight with the biggest size roller. It's a beast of a motor. But if you're not looking for a ton of speed and you want it a little quieter, the 144F is definitely the way to go. Super reliable. This one runs on regular gas. You don't have to mix oil with the gas with this, since it is a 4-stroke. Super reliable, like I said. It's just a really great motor. It'll get you where you need to be, and it'll never let you down. Same with the 63cc 2-stroke. It's a very good motor. I've been selling a ton of these. You guys probably seen some of the bikes I built with them, and I haven't had any come back. They're just really reliable engines. Another thing too is with both of these kits, or depending on what motor you want, I am going to be including a kill switch. I don't have a picture of it right now, but there will be a kill switch included with with these parts, so you can mount the kill switch, and then you would run the wires to your motor right here. That way you can kill the motor with the kill switch. But yeah, other than that, I just wanted to take a little video of these friction drive kits. These friction drive kits, this is the most reliable motorized bicycle you can build. Being that these are a centrifugal clutch, these are fully automatic. Once you start it, you just give it gas and go. It doesn't get any easier than that. And a lot of people ask, does it wear the tire down? It doesn't wear the tire down as long as you have proper pressure on this roller right here on your tire. So when you give it gas and you hear this roller spinning, you don't have enough pressure down on the roller. You need to stop and put a little bit more pressure down this roller on your tire. I've built myself a ton of friction drive bikes, and I've put thousands of miles on the bikes, and they're so reliable. It's crazy. It's like the less moving parts, the more reliable. With friction drives, you don't have to worry about tightening the chain. If you get a flat tire, you don't have to worry about dealing with both chains like on a regular motorized bike. These have way less vibration than your typical like 80cc 2-stroke bike. These are just a dream. Like I said, you get a flat tire, you just lift the roller up, and it's like working on a regular bike. They really are a dream. This is my personal bike right here, and as you can see, it is a friction drive. And I love friction drives. They're just so reliable. They always start. And another question I get too is, can I use a friction drive in the rain? You absolutely can. Obviously, you're not going to be able to give it as much gas as you do if it's dry out, because the main thing is you don't want this roller slipping on your tire, because then it will wear it down. So we used to ride friction drives all year round. When I first started building on motorized bikes, we rode these things in the snow, ice, everything, and they will work. Obviously, if it's wet, you know, the roller is going to slip a little bit more, to say if it wasn't wet out. But you can always put a little bit more pressure down on this box, on the wheel, I mean, that goes on your back tire, and it'll stop it from slipping. And then again, when it's dry out and you want the most performance out of it, you want the least amount of pressure on your roller, on the tire, to where it's not slipping when you give it gas. You just don't want to push down as hard as you can and then lock it down, and then you just won't have as much performance as if you just had just the right amount of pressure on the roller to where you give it gas and it doesn't slip. I hope you guys kind of understand what I'm saying. But yeah, you just want just enough pressure down on that roller on the tire from when you give it gas that it doesn't start slipping. And that'll give you like the best performance out of your friction drive kit and whatnot. But other than that, yeah, the two kits, 63cc 2-stroke, very reliable. And then you got your 53cc 4-stroke. This one's on mixed gas, but it's a lot more powerful. This one is a lot more louder. This one's going to be your 4-stroke. Runs on regular gas. It's quieter, but it's a lot slower than this motor. This thing is a beast, but this thing will get you where you need to go, and it'll never let you down. It's just a great motor. But yeah, so that's the kit. These use trigger throttles. Kind of show you guys what comes in the kit. You get your trigger throttle, you get your throttle cable. These 4 bolts right here are going to be the ones that hold your motor on. So these 4 bolts are going to be the ones that hold your motor on to the friction drive box. These bolts right here are going to be the ones that hold your straps on to your bike at the dropouts. And then this right here is going to be your quick release that connects the box to the U-bracket. Or no, sorry. The U-bracket connects to the box, and then your straps connect back here in these holes, so you can lift up your box and lock it down. That's what this piece is for here. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. These are very, very simple kits to install. You don't need a lot of tools. These friction drive kits are USA made. I've been using them for years. They're very, very good kits. And yeah, I've been using this motor for a while now. I've been using this brand name. Actually, these motors are both the same brand name. They're both Husheng motors. They're both like top of the line motors. They're very good motors. I'm not just saying that. I've actually used both of these. You guys know I use a lot of these Husheng motors for in-frame 4-stroke bikes, and they're just super reliable. Another good thing about this motor in particular, as you guys seen in my other videos, is it has a diaphragm carburetor, which is 100% better than the carburetors these are coming with. They come with Bull carburetors that have little tiny jets in them and they get dirty real easily. Well, that's going to stop with these carburetors, and these carburetors make this motor just idle 100% better. With the other ones, the idle's just all over the place. I just don't like them. But this one is just, they run so much better. So yeah, I just wanted to take this video on the friction drive kits I'm going to be selling if you want to do it yourself. The prices are probably going to be around $350 shipped. $350 shipped with the 63cc 2-stroke, and probably around the same price with the 4-stroke. It's expensive to ship stuff these days, so I'm probably looking at about $50 to ship one of these kits. But I'm telling you guys right now, if you want the most reliable motorized bicycle you can buy with decent speed and decent torque, this is definitely the way to go. I've been building motorized bikes now for about 5 years, and I try to push these friction drives to people because they're truly amazing, super reliable, and just super easy to operate. And there's really, once you put the bike together, there's honestly no maintenance involved. Other than, you know, keeping up with the maintenance on your bike itself. These motors are like basically maintenance free, both of them. And yeah, I mean, I really don't know what else to say. Check out my other videos of all the friction drive bikes that I've built. I'm going to continue to keep pushing these friction drives because they're just super awesome. Anybody can ride them. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching, guys. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Let me know if you're interested in one of these kits. And yeah, I'll get you guys hooked up. Alright guys, take it easy.